If you're watching this video, it's because in your business you're overworked. You're living in a business that's okay. It's not everything that you want it to be. It's not great. Good is the enemy of great. And in your situation, you have an opportunity right now to listen to the message that I'm sharing with you. I want to give you a ticket. In a minute, I'll tell you exactly what that ticket's all about. Deep in your journey, there are artifacts. There's these little nuggets, these little glimpses of what life could be like if you gave yourself permission to be free, to do the work that you were put on this earth to do, to leave a legacy that you're not afraid to live, to give the gifts you're not afraid to give. When you're overwhelmed, when you're overworked, when you're doing what's just okay, you're missing out on the business and life and the growth and the meaning, where the meaning of what you do connects with the things that other people want. When other people have needs and wants and desires, they have something they're looking for to break through the problems that you've already broken through. And if your business isn't giving those gifts to the people who need it the most, then you're missing out on an opportunity to grow. When you feel stuck in your business, when you feel trapped, when you're afraid to lose what you've built, when you're afraid to take a chance, to take a new risk. Not the risk of starting a new business, but re-engaging and re-energizing at the level in your business where you get excited and you get inspired and you feel motivated, not because of how you can make more money, but how you can create more meaning, how you can live a life of giving, create a giving system. Your business is a giving system. The Journey Power Live event that I've put together is a one-day full immersion event. It's exclusive. It's a rare opportunity to get together, to gather with other like-minded people who want to give what they've been put on this earth to give, because there's no need to go every single day to a business where you feel trapped. And even if your business is doing okay, even if your business is doing good, why not do something amazing? Do something outstanding. Learn how to go through the steps, the 7 elements that free you to take your business, to transform your business to the kind of experience, to the kind of inspiration, the kind of freedom that you've never even imagined, that's beyond something you've pictured because it's bigger than you. It's not about getting more sales. It's not about what can you get. It's not about hitting your goals. It's about asking, how may I serve, instead of what can I get? And it's the freedom that creates the profit. It opens your mind. It gives you perspective. You don't have to wait for the circumstances, to the income. You have to wait for the signal from the people you're working with to tell you it's okay to do what you love. When you do what you love and you do it where you love it and you give it the best way you can give it, you get to be alive. You get to live the life you were put here to live. And your employees and your clients will see a passion and an enthusiasm that converges with what they need the most. Let me share those 7 elements with you, because if this is your time, and this might not be your time, but if this is the time, if this is the moment where you need a transformation in your business, where you're willing to take the step, get outside your comfort zone, the only place you'll ever grow, if this is that moment and you click below to get the ticket to this event, you'll be one of just a handful of other business owners. We've got 50 seats available at Journey Power Live. You'll be part of a handful of business owners who'll translate the fear and the overwork and the stress and the doubt into growth, scalability, profit, meaning, and freedom. At a level where when you get up in the morning, you get to live a life where you're excited, you jump out of bed, you want to serve other people, and you work on your strengths, and you share your genius, and you do something along the way where you start to live the life in this little parentheses in time that you were meant to live. Where you're inspired, where you're focused on the essential, where you bring teams and talents and resources together in a way, in a different bundle, in a new innovative way. A strong way, a creative way. Not just generative, because generative is a new idea, but also mixing up the resources, blending and bundling and translating the resources that you already have to get everything you can from everything you've got to make a difference for people who may never ever hear from you if you don't take this step. Let me take you through the steps. All right, I got a little list here right by the camera. I don't want to miss anything as I take you through these steps, okay? So the first one is the okay inventory. Let me expand on that a little bit. Okay inventory. What are you doing every day that's just okay? Where do you feel okay? Where do you do work that's okay? What would it look like if it was great? Imagine thinking through in one day where you leave and every part of your business that's just okay, that's just getting by, that's making enough and giving enough and feels good enough turns into feels outstanding, gives the very best you have, changes lives. Not just your world, but the world. The second step is the hero construction, recognizing the elements of a hero, becoming the version of you that's on the other side of the fear that says, you know what? I'm here to save the people and help the people who are screaming for the difference I can make for them because I know how to solve these problems. Isn't that really what business is? Be grateful for the problems. Choose the challenge you were put on this earth to solve, to overcome. Get on a hero's quest. When you look at hero construction, you have to think about, as a hero, once you become that version of yourself, you do have to move into step 3, which is embarking on the quest. Starting, getting the gear and the weapons and the tools and the provisions and heading out, because it's that first step that changes everything. Fear is eliminated with action. Fear is eliminated with action. And then you define your amazing journey, and this is what that looks like. Step by step by step, when you get up, when you get excited, when you bring enthusiasm to your work, when you create your products and services, when you deliver them, and the whole experience is who you work with, where you're doing your business, how you deliver. All of these experiences throughout your day, your month, your quarter, your year, the next 5 years or 10 years. What would that look like for you? What is your amazing journey? People like you, like I, along the way, at some point realize we spend more time planning our adventurous weekends and our vacations than we do our life and our business. Don't run a business by default. Don't run a business by default. Run a business intentionally to serve you. Pull that oxygen mask down on yourself so you can serve the world. And it's exciting. It's fun. In your journey, in the experience you've already had, you're going to recognize your life purpose. And in that life purpose, you're going to create a business growth model where you know the problems you solve, how you solve them, the benefit to the people who you serve in such a way where when you communicate it and you go through this event, you're going to know how to take this massive value that you've now just discovered. Stay inspired, which is far more valuable than willpower. When you have your ultimate purpose, when you truly unleash your ultimate purpose, you're going to give something where you grow your business and put this value in front of the people who need it the most. It's no longer marketing, it's no longer innovation, it's alignment. These people need what you have and you have it. Let's get that together in a way you never have before for the reasons that matter the most. Bringing energy, framing your business with a structure of giving, changing lives. That's a reason to get out of bed. And then you're going to move into the movie trailer magic, the experiment, where when you take the little milestones, as you set out to look at what you want, why you want it, and how you're going to get there, what would it look like in the movie theater of your mind? Is this an adventure you'd like to live in? How do you create that? And when you create it, how do you live it? And when you live it, how do you give it? And when you give it, how can you have a giving mindset where every question you ask every single day is based on how may I serve instead of what can I get? How can I give what I've been put here to give? Seek to discover the most important needs and desires, wants, pains of the people who need how I serve the most, and then deliver it in a way where it's scalable and automated and it grows no matter what you're doing, no matter what you're busy with over here. Always growing, always thriving, and always inspiring. You get that movie trailer in your mind of a movie you'd like to be a part of, and then you dare the dark, because as you take these steps, you'll be afraid of what you might lose. And the biggest loss, this lesson for you, if this is your moment, your biggest loss is not taking action because you're afraid. Would you bet against you? If not, click the button below and let's change your life together. I'll meet you in person. I'll talk to you about my story. I took every area of my life and the gifts formula, a formula that I created and developed, a patented 6-element process where I changed every area of my life 180 degrees, including closing a multinational, multi-million-dollar marketing firm at its peak because it wasn't serving my ultimate purpose. And I was 206 pounds. I'm 162 pounds right now. And every day I do what I love, and I'm motivated to serve. And that service creates the dividends of the life that I love living. You have the chance to do that. And I'd love to take you through the process. And by the time you leave this one-day event, you'll need a telescope to find the version of your business and your life that you were living when you walked in the doors. Click the button if this is for you. And you and I will meet. And we'll make a transformation that you'll never forget. And you never even imagined.